All right, so now we're going to go with our TI-84 calculator and look at it this way also. So again, we're looking at this part, and we're looking to see where x cubed plus x cubed plus x squared, wow, is actually less than or equal to 4x plus 4. So we're looking at where it is less than. So when we put into the calculator y equals, that's not the one, that's from the old one. So here I'm going to go ahead and get these off. I'm not going to use these. So I'm hitting enter there to go ahead and take off the equal to so it doesn't actually graph that out. Then I'm coming down here and turning on these by hitting equal to and lighting them up and highlighting them. Then we're going to hit zoom. I think we can do 6 today, this time. So our biggest things are zoom 6, zoom 0, and then zoom 9. That's our biggest parts. But also, I don't know if you guys know about this or not. You can hit zoom, and then we can do 1 for zoom box. And we can do a box around the sections that we want to actually pay attention to and zoom in on. And so I'm going to zoom in on those parts because we already kind of know what the graph looks like and we know what we're looking for. So I'm going to hit enter here. I'm going to start making my box. Come down. So way it comes up a little bit closer. We're dealing with that part. So again, we know, especially now, we can see that it intercepts here at this point, it intercepts there, and it intercepts up here. So again, we're going to find those points of intersection, and we already, again, know what our points of intersection are if you watched the last video. I keep saying interception. Intersection. And we know, again, points of intersection are where the functions equal each other. All right, so again, we're going to do the same process. We're going to do second trace in number 5. And we're going to come over to the cubic function and again go below the line. And then we're going to go on the function there, on the linear function. And we hit enter on a third time, and it gives us the point of intersection of -2, -4. Oh, what's going on there? I need it on here. So -2, -4. All right, the other point of intersection, do second trace again. Second trace, number 5. We're going to come here, enter here, enter again. Because we're on the second function, hit guess. We're at -1, 0. All right, and then we're going to do it again for the other one. So second trace, got number 5. Come over here, we hit enter here. It's closer to it. Hit enter on the other function, which is the linear function, because it says y4 equals 4x plus 4. We enter again, and it gives us 2 and 12. All right, so we have those points of intersection. So somewhere between them, either between it or on the outsides of it, it's going to tell us where the actual the points are, where it's above it or below the actual points here, where one function is above the other function. All right, so again, we're trying to find our domain, the x values here, that will show us that the function of 4x plus 4 is higher than the function of x cubed plus 2x squared. Sorry. So here, from -infinity to that point of intersection here, that was -2, -4. So again, this point right here, -2, -4. We see, okay, that the linear function is above the cubic function. So we say from -infinity, let me go get off of typing. Say from -infinity to -2, the function is above, the linear function is above the cubic function. Also, we're talking about the equal to portion of it. So we use a bracket here because it equals to -2. Okay. We also say when it comes to the other parts, this middle piece right here, this is where the actual cubic function is higher than linear function. We don't need that part. And so here stop moving. Here to here. This is where the linear function's above the cubic function again. And so that's where we know from our points of intersection, that's from -1 to +2. At the +2, that's when the cubic function goes higher than the linear function faster. Again, it intersects at -1 and 2, and that's where we know that it equals. All right, so that's cool. So that is our domain. That's the x values that will make the function greater than. These are the actual x values that will make the linear function higher than the cubic function.